Brutal debate at times last night. What is the latest following it?
Anderson, just a few moments ago, John Fetterman came to this rally. You can see behind me the Dave Matthews Band is now rallying supporters. But John Fetterman directly addressed the elephant in the room. He directly addressed his challenges at the debate last night in Harrisburg. And he bluntly said he's still recovering from his stroke. Listen to what he said.
And honestly, of course, to be honest, doing that debate wasn't exactly easy. You know, knew it wasn't going to be easy after, having a stroke after 5 months. In fact, I don't think that's ever been done before in American political history before, actually. After that stroke, I got knocked down, but I got back up.
So then he went on to go directly after his rival Mehmet Oz, in fact, in a much sharper manner than we saw on the debate stage last night, particularly going after him on the question of abortion rights. That has become a central issue here. The Fetterman campaign released a new ad today focusing on those words about abortion, when Dr. Oz said on the stage last night that local political leaders should also have a role in making the decisions for women. He also said that his campaign raised $2 million today after the debate. But Anderson, even though his performance here on the stage, I would say he spoke for about 15 minutes or so, was much stronger than last night. It was that televised debate last night, of course, that will have a bigger impact on voters.
Yeah, you've also been speaking to voters there. What have you been hearing, and do you get the sense that last night's debate changed anyone's mind?
We did. Sure, we did talk to several voters today across the state as we traveled here to Pittsburgh. And really, Fetterman supporters, if they went into the debate supporting him, they still stuck with him, even though one told me that she's worried that Dr. Oz now has more ammunition against him. But take a listen to these conversations we had earlier today in Bedford, Pennsylvania.
He gets healthier every day. You can see that just by watching him on the television and things. Yeah, he's come a long way. The stroke's a hard thing to get over.
It was embarrassing. I was embarrassed to think that anybody with that present situation, health and the way he thinks and his mind and what he wants for Pennsylvania would actually be running. It was embarrassing to me.
So definitely a mixed bag there among voters, but talking to Fetterman supporters here tonight, they still very much believe in his candidacy, but they are deflated in a sense that was such a big opportunity to really prosecute the case against Dr. Oz. And that was what I really heard throughout the day, a sense of disappointment that he was not able to make the same arguments that he's been making on social media, his campaign's been making on Twitter against Oz. But Anderson, even though nearly 700,000 people have already voted in Pennsylvania, there are still 2 weeks left in this race, almost 2 weeks. So to say this race is over would certainly be an overstatement. But there's no doubt that the momentum that the Oz campaign carried into the debate still seems to be continuing.